Welcome everyone back to the channel, and in today's video I got a good one for you today. We begin this fan fiction on Kamino, where the Kaminoans have started their cloning process of Jango Fett after Jedi Master Sifo Dyas gave them the orders for the creation of the clone army for the Republic. The Kaminoans, not knowing what these inhibitor chips were, began planting them inside every clone trooper's head to make sure they never question their orders. However, the Kaminoans, not knowing what these inhibitor chips did to the clone troopers, decided to leave a battalion of clones without these inhibitor chips to at least have a backup plan if these chips ever did have any side effects against the clone genetic modification. This battalion would soon be known as the 212th. During the Clone Wars, this battalion would serve under General Kenobi. Commander Cody and the 212th Battalion would wear their iconic orange armor to differentiate themselves from other clone troopers. They would soon leave to join Kenobi once he finds where General Grievous has been hiding in the Outer Rim. Once Kenobi found that General Grievous had been hiding on the planet Utapau, he let Cody know that he had made contact. ObiWan takes down General Grievous, while the clone troopers take the lead in destroying the remaining droid army. Obi-Wan meets back up with Cody and begins to lead the charge towards the last level of battle droids. Cody picks up the comlink. It's from the Chancellor's office, as Darth Sidious says,
"The time has come. Execute Order 66.
Cody is stunned by the order, as many of his other clone troopers look to him for their next order from the Chancellor's office. He sees a gunship and fighters head towards Kenobi's location. Cody thought it was strange, as they had stopped their pursuit of vulture droids to head towards Kenobi immediately. Soon after he sees the fighters, they began shooting at Obi-Wan. Cody is confused at what has just transpired, but soon realizes what the orders meant. Order 66 must be the army of the Republic to turn on the Jedi. Cody thought it was strange that his company did not even try to aim at Kenobi. In order to save Kenobi from the fighters, he tells the AT-AT gunner to fire upon any ship that shoots at Kenobi, as they are committing treason against the Republic. The gunner begins firing upon the fighters, killing a few of them as the others are forced to retreat. Obi-Wan, seeing this from the ground below, is able to turn around and make his way back to Cody. The two of them reunite, and he tells Commander Cody, "Thank you for saving my life." Cody tells him that they have received orders from the Chancellor's office, as Order 66 has been activated. Obi-Wan looks around at the other troopers, reading their body language. They seem on edge, however, not from the battle, but from something else. The clones know that to save Obi-Wan must mean that they must kill their own brothers who are following Order 66. "That is why the clones turn against you," Cody said. Obi-Wan tells Commander Cody that we need to get off this planet. "Any clones that are loyal to the Republic, follow me. There are a couple of transports on the other side of the city that if we can make it without being detected, maybe we actually have a shot at survival." The clones and Obi-Wan are very close to the transports when Obi-Wan feels a tremor in the Force and ignites his lightsaber, as shots from a distance comes directly at Obi-Wan and Cody. A couple of snipers have positioned themselves on top of a hill, aiming directly at Kenobi. They must suspect that with Cody being by his side, that those clones are defying Order 66 and must be killed for their treason against the Republic. Obi-Wan tells the clones to take cover as more blaster shots come from above. Cody tells Obi-Wan, "Thank you for saving my life." And Obi-Wan tells him, "Now we are even." Obi-Wan knows that the snipers are mainly focusing on him, and if he could draw their attention somewhere else, they might not focus on the clones and you guys are able to escape and move to the transports. Obi-Wan jumps on a speeder to draw their attention. Commander Cody tells him that they will wait by the transports until he had arrived. Obi-Wan takes off in the speeder, and it works. The clones know that Obi-Wan is way more important than some rogue clones. Obi-Wan races up the hill, wielding his lightsaber as he deflects shot after shot. Soon he made it to the snipers, as there were far more than he had anticipated. Nevertheless, he uses his expertise and his defense fighting style to block the blaster bolts and deflecting their shots towards the clone troopers. Killing them one by one, Cody and his company are able to move to the transports dead ahead. They have to assume that those snipers have communicated with the rest of the army that Commander Cody and his company must be killed for defying Order 66. Commander Cody tells his company to open fire upon the troopers guarding the transports. They soon open fire, killing the clones and making their way inside the transports. Commander Cody contacts Obi-Wan to let him know that they have secured the landing area. Obi-Wan lets them know that he's on his way. Obi-Wan finally makes it to the transports as they tell the pilot to take off. Commander Cody and his company look down below as they see the battle is close to being done. The clones are about to move to the last level and defeat the rest of the battle droids. Cody looks down and tightly grips his helmet. Cody says to Obi-Wan, "There are good men down there, but they are no longer my brothers anymore. Whatever their influence is, they will not stop hunting you." Obi-Wan tells Cody, "You are the reason I am still alive. You resisted the order. That shows me that there might be hope. We must continue the fight. I will try to get in contact with the Jedi Council. I do not know how many Jedi have truly survived." Obi-Wan soon realizes that the transports do not have a strong enough connection to reach Coruscant. The only way to get a hold of the Jedi Council is on the command ship. Obi-Wan tells Cody that we have to go back to the command ship, as we do not have a strong enough connection right now to reach Coruscant. Cody says they will kill us as soon as we land. Obi-Wan says that they do not know that we are coming. As far as they know, we are still somewhere on the ground, hiding. If we move in quickly to take control of the command ship, while most of the clones are still fighting on the ground, we might have a shot. Cody responds, "I will let the rest of our company know. We should be there shortly." The hangar doors open as their transport lands. As soon as their transport lands, Obi-Wan ignites his lightsaber as many clones begin opening fire as soon as they see Obi-Wan. This surprise catches a lot of the clones off guard, as they do not have the numbers for this kind of attack. They send a transmission down for the troopers fighting on the ground, saying that any clones still alive must retreat back to the command ship as they have found Kenobi. Commander Cody and his company soon take control of the hangar bay as they close the hangar doors to make sure no more transports can get inside. Obi-Wan and a small squadron of clones begin moving their way to the command deck to take full control of the cruiser. Many clones have made their final stand at the command deck. Kenobi could feel in the Force that many clones have made their last stand behind these walls. Kenobi tells his company to be ready. The doors open and both sides begin opening fire upon each other. Many clones on both sides take severe losses. Kenobi encourages his troops to keep moving forward as they are almost there. Kenobi's forces have finished off the rest of the clones and now have taken control of the entire cruiser. The clones soon quickly activate the shield as many fighters have moved on their position. The clones take control of the cruiser as they try to bring up a strong transmission to reach Coruscant. Kenobi lets Cody know that they have controlled the command deck, and Cody says that they still have control of the hangar bay. However, their shields have begun to take damage as the fighters have learned of their presence. Kenobi tells the clones to take defensive positions as they need to jump into hyperspace as they can't take too much more damage. A clone officer says that they have not been able to make contact with the Jedi Council. Obi-Wan feared what might have happened to Anakin and the rest of the Jedi Council, as Anakin's mission was to spy on the Chancellor and report on his whereabouts. Obi-Wan tries expanding the range of the transmission to see if any other Jedi have survived. Then a figure comes across the transmission. It's Bail Organa. Obi-Wan tells Bail everything that Cody told him on how Palpatine sent a message to the entire army of the Republic to turn on the Jedi. Bail Organa says that he saw hundreds of clone troopers move their way to the Jedi Temple. He continues that we have just made contact and have found Master Yoda. We will send you our coordinates right away. It is just in the nick of time that they have received these coordinates from Bail Organa and they jump into hyperspace. So with this story, I really wanted to focus on Obi-Wan's connection with the 212th Battalion and how they saved his life from the other clones trying to execute Order 66. We get to see in this scenario a different side of Cody than what we saw from the Clone Wars or in the movie Revenge of the Sith, as he had to leave the battlefield and his brothers behind because he knew that his company would be killed instantly if they found out that they had helped Kenobi escape. I can't wait to show you guys part 2, as we are going to take these characters to Coruscant and to the Jedi Temple. This means that we will have another matchup between the 501st and the 212th Battalion. Who will win, you say? As always, thank you so much for watching to the end of these videos. It truly means a lot to me. Have a great rest of your day, and if you want to see more what-if scenarios from the prequel era, then click on these videos right here for more great Star Wars content.